Hey everybody, Chris Wilkie here, Chief Operating Officer at SHPE National, bringing you your daily espresso shot. However, for anyone who knows me from convention or any of our SHPE events, you know that I am not a coffee kind of guy. So today, I bring you a Red Bull shot instead. Looking forward to this little session in the next couple of minutes with everybody. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the COVID-19 stuff, the impacts on our environment, it's living situations that a lot of us are in, and some of the different things that we may be facing, particularly you guys as college students, knowing that a lot of your schools have canceled things out and you've gone virtual. You might be missing your upcoming graduation, or that may be delayed into the fall. So lots of emotion and lots of things going on. But a couple of things as a parent that I've noticed with some kids at home, and also just working from home virtually for almost 10 years now. I've noticed personalities are playing a big part in this right now, particularly in my house. So I'm sure they are in your environment as well, whether you're still with your roommates or you've moved back home temporarily with your parents and they were maybe accustomed to you being gone and off to college, and then now you're back in. Or maybe you're a parent like me and you're trying to manage both having your kids at home with the schools closed and what they're doing virtually, along with everything you're experiencing in your college profession right now. And so, I mentioned personalities. It's a big part of it and a huge dynamic in these tight quarters that we're dealing with. Particularly if you're an introvert, you're probably thriving in some of this. You're, really appreciating the fact that you can gather thoughts and, maybe put a video off and just listen to a conversation on a webinar or a Zoomcast or something like that. You can do a lot of email and get a lot of stuff done really quick and hone in and focus on projects. And all that's really great, but you got to remember that we've got, a lot of relationships out there right now and a lot of interactions that are not the way we normally interact with everybody. So I encourage you to just keep a real keen sensitivity to those things. And while you may be enjoying some of this, or maybe not getting as stressed out about being isolated as some others are, recognize that other types of people are maybe handling this a little bit different. And so, a little bit of grace goes a long way right now. And for my extroverts out there, I got a couple of recommendations for you guys. First and foremost, man, if you try to minimize the texting and you try to minimize the emails, go old school, get on the phone, have a conversation with somebody, or even better, jump on a video conference of some kind, Zoom, whatever platform you're using, and get that interaction. I know it won't replace the face-to-face and the in-person, but you can't reach out and give them a hug, shake a hand, those types of things, but it definitely helps being able to see other people that you're talking to with just kind of feeling like you're still getting some of that interaction in some way. The other thing that I've noticed in my house particularly has to do with just bandwidth and scheduling and some of those types of things. Is my kids are, trying to get their classes done, and I'm trying to work full time and stuff. Little things like bandwidth or computer use or just who's set up in which room at the same time trying to work. All those little things with regards to scheduling and stuff can just add to the stress right now if you're not all aware of it and you're not all thinking through. Nothing worse than being on a Zoom meeting right now and having an issue with bandwidth and everything just blacking out on you, or losing a connection right in the middle of an important call or an important meeting with a professor or something like that. So I encourage you guys to just kind of know what everyone in the household's doing. Maybe if someone, one of your roommates or something is on a big meeting or a big class, a lecture or something like that, stay off Netflix, just give them that extra bandwidth for a little bit. Those types of things, try to alternate or spread out in the rooms that you've got available to you. I take conference calls in my car. I sit out on my back patio sometimes like I am right now, and all that stuff just kind of helps with the isolation that we're dealing with. Most importantly, like I mentioned earlier, just, be aware of the different personalities around you. Give a lot of grace right now, and give everybody a hug that you're around, a little virtual high five if you're on a call, and a lot of encouragement, because we're going to get through this COVID-19 stuff, and we are going to get back to a lot of interface with each other. I'm supposed to tell you a little bit in wrap up of what I do here at SHPE, and again, as the Chief Operating Officer, I oversee a lot of our corporate operations and work a lot with our board of directors at the national level with just their operations and their needs. And then directly I oversee our HR department, our IT, and all of our programming. So if there's anything you guys ever need about in any of those areas, feel free to reach out to me. And in the meantime, stay safe. And until we get together again in person, I hope everybody just has a great day and hangs in there. Talk to you soon.